What's up, YouTube? Now you're probably reading the title and you're like 1 week out from competition. Natural bodybuilding show, you're probably thinking, oh, this guy's going, shows us progress. I've been dieting for 7 weeks, he's going to show us our progress. No. I'm going to show you the fucking roller coaster of what your mind does. And you're thinking, oh, for people who haven't done this, you're probably like, oh, dieting. How hard could that be? Well, I got news for you. This dieting thing that you call it has been the toughest 7 weeks that I've been through it. And some people diet longer than that, but for me, I didn't need to. 7 weeks was good for me. It'll be 8 up until the show. And it's easy to just let your mind tear you apart in these past 2 weeks. It's easy to, it feels like the fucking sky is falling at some points. It feels like your world is just collapsing around you. But I've realized, and this is my first time doing this is my first time prepping for a show, so I mean, this is all new to me, but you figure, if you're strong, you figure out how to cope with that. You figure how to deal with what seems like just a terrible thing. And so when I feel like the world is just falling, I take a step back and I look at, like, why am I really like this? One, my calories are down. This crunch time. Probably because you're not eating. But the real reason is, like, what are you unhappy about? And you got to take a step back and look at, like, most of you. I'm not saying all of you, but most of you probably have a really good life, and what you're getting upset about is nothing. Nothing. You're hungry, and you're upset about God knows what. But for me, it can be the littlest of things. And that's when you gotta step back and snap out of it. So, you gotta be mindfully strong the whole time you're dieting, because if you give in and have a burger here or a burger there, it's only gonna hurt you. Having a cheat meal here, oh, so just one meal. You do that, and if you justify excuses like that, it's just a sign of a weak-minded individual when you're cutting and dieting. It's honestly, it's a very difficult thing. It's mind over matter, really. And so, I mean, a lot of people get, 1 week out, oh, look at my progress, look at my pictures, look how shredded I am. And don't get me wrong, I like where I'm prepped. I like where I'm at physically. And I'll get some pics for y'all later, but right now, 1 week out, you never hear anybody talk about this, and you gotta have a strong mind. You can't go into this thinking it's all butterflies and sunshine, because it's difficult. It's gonna wear you down mentally, emotionally even, and it's up to you to get past that. And so for me, it hasn't been easy, especially these past couple weeks. But I keep telling myself, I've done this 7 weeks. I only got to do it one more. And then when you step on stage, all the nights going to bed hungry, all the nights, feeling terrible, all the days feeling terrible and hungry, leads up to this one day of this show. And I've never done it, but I guarantee when I step on that stage, it's going to be a feeling of gratification, and you're going to feel like $1,000,000. And that's what I can't wait for, is to step on that stage and get that feeling, whatever it is. Because of all the hard work you put in this, it's going to be worth every bit of pain you went through, training, all the dieting you've done, and all that. So I've done it 7 weeks. One more week of this to go, and you know, there's the physical aspect and there's the mental aspect, and I'm just showing you 1 week out, you know, what you're looking for. So wish me luck. Saturday 8:30 a.m. prejudging. I can't wait for it. Um, you know, all this is coming. It's right around the corner, 1 week. So I'll keep you updated. I'll get you guys some pics from the show afterwards. But I'm ready for it. So 1 week out. Already went this far. So wish me guys luck, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.